Okay. Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. Am I audible, online students? Online
Good morning,
students.
sir. Audible, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Thank you for the acknowledgement. So let's just start with our session. So in the last class, we have seen what object creation and how to store the data inside a variable, and through that variable, how we can print the data and how we can call the methods through object reference. That is what we are seeing. Yes. Okay. Any doubt till yesterday's class, guys? Online? Any doubts you have? Okay, I take that answer as no. So let's just proceed. Now, what is that the main thing we need to learn is the types of methods. Okay, again, this is also very, very basic. If you understand this basic, you can create any kind of method in the Java. Okay, so this is basically there are 4 types of methods that can be created. That is the signature of the method that can be 4 types. Okay, so let me create one particular what is the chart here. Okay, return type parameter. Okay, that is I'll tell it as 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, and I'll tell it as 0, 0, 1, 1. Means what is that? If you follow this particular pattern, we can create 4 types of methods. Okay, one such method, that is a method with no return type and no parameter. A method with no return type with the parameter, with the return type, no parameter, with return type and with the parameter. So only these are the 4 only possible combination that can create in Java. Irrespective of it is a core application, web application, or enterprise application. That is real-time application. That is advanced Java, frameworks, whichever concept you take, irrespective of the concept, in all the places, only these 4 types of methods can be created. Yes. So let's try to understand now what is that our intention here is that only one thing is that we need to create a method with this particular combination. Very first combination is which one? That is with no return type and with no parameter. Means there should be no return type for a method, and that method should not even accept the parameter. Okay, so let's perform very simple operation, addition operation. Okay, very simple operation as an addition. So what I'll do, I'll create a class named as something called a calculator. Okay, inside a class, I want to perform some addition. Okay, requirement is clear. So let's create. So what I'll do, as we know that in the Java, whenever we want to write a code, first we need to create a class. So what I'll do, I'll create a class, and class name I'll give it as a calculator. Okay, as you know that is always class name should start with the uppercase. Even though if it is lower, it will work, but it is not a standard way of creation. Always all the classes in the Java should start with the uppercase. Okay, and every class has a boundary. Yeah, I'll open the boundary and I'll close the boundary here. Okay, any doubt till here? No, right? So what is that I need to do? I need to create a method with this particular combination. No return type and no parameter. Now, what is the operation or the behavior of this calculator class I want to do? That is addition is the operation. Yes, addition. So what I do? I'll give the method name as something called add here. I'll give the method name as an add. Since my method every method has a body, what I'll do? I'll open the braces and I'll close the braces. Any doubt in here? No, right? Now, since this method has no return type, okay, means no return type means I will not return anything from my method. Okay, then what should be the return type of a method? What? Yes, till today we wrote so many methods. Did we return anything in this one? No, right? Void sleep, void eat, void study. Means are we returning anything? No. So then what should be the return type of a method as? Void. Void means you are returning nothing here. That is void. Okay, and I have told you that whenever you create a method should always follow what? Open and close braces. So what I'll do, I'll open the braces and I'll close the braces here. Any doubt till here? Yes, this is what our requirement. That is, we have successfully created a method with no return type and no parameter. Am I expecting any parameter, accepting any parameter? No. Just if you open and close braces means it says that you are not accepting any parameter. In the next program, I'll show you how to accept the parameter also. Is it clear? So let's perform some addition. What I'll do, I'll declare a variable. I'll tell here int a is equals to 10. I'll tell you as int b is equals to 20. I'll tell you as int c is equals to a plus b. And I'll write here as system dot out dot println. And the sum is I'll tell it as c. Okay, so what is that I have written now? I have created a variable. Variable is nothing but a container that contains the data. For an example, this marker. What is actually I required from this one? Ink. Yes or no? What I have done? I have stored this ink inside a what is this capsule called marker. Okay, whenever I use this outer capsule, what is that I am getting? Ink. Like that only, I want what? The data 10. Directly I cannot keep it somewhere. So what I have done? I stored this 10 inside this variable called A. Remember, variable are nothing but just a container that contains some data. It can be integer data, string data, character data, boolean, any type of data. Is it clear till here? So what is that? I have stored 10 inside a variable called A. Now, as you know that Java is a statically typed language, I just cannot write A here. I should tell what contains inside the A. Yes or no? So I told A contains the integer type data. Okay. Similarly, B. I tell B inside B I am putting a 20. How I am putting? By using a assignment operator. What does assignment operator do? It will put RHS value to the LHS. With this 20 which is present in RHS, it will come and sit in the B, that is LHS. Okay, I am telling B contains the data which is of type integer. Now I am telling here A plus B, whatever the data is there is stored inside C. Now tell me, whenever I use the outer capsule, what I got? Inca, like that only. Whenever you use A, it is bringing what? 10. Whenever using B, it is bringing 20. So, what is the plus operator do? Remember, yesterday I told, right? Whenever you apply the plus operator between two integer number, it performs addition. Whenever you perform a plus operator between string and an integer, it will concatenate the data. Yesterday we have seen, right? Okay. So, A contains what? Integer data. B also contains an integer data. 10 plus 20, it is what? 30. So what will happen? The resultant 30 will come and sit inside a C. Why? Because assignment operator is there. So what will happen? RHS data will come and sit inside C. And C contains what type of data now? 30 is also a number. Number means it is a integer data I have declared. Okay, now I am telling system.out.println and the sum is. Remember what I have done? Inside a double quotes I have written. As per yesterday's problem we have seen, right? Whatever you give inside a double quote inside a system.out.println, it will print as it is. So what will happen? Immediately console will open here. It will print as the sum is. Sum is what? Now I am telling plus C. So whenever you apply plus operator between string and a number, what it will do? Concatenate. So what does C contains now? 30. So what will happen? The sum is 30 will be printed. Is it clear? Yes or no? Now, if I execute this program, will it work? No. Main method. So we have a class, but there is no use. Why? Because class does not exist. So what I do? So what I do? I create one more class. Is it visible here? Yeah. I tell it as class main. Huh? Is it hanging? Huh? Yeah. Yesterday also we faced this. Okay, let me check extension once again. Now, guys, yeah, I guess it is fine. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, let's proceed now. What I've done, I've created a class called main. Inside a main class, what I do, I'll create a method called a public static void main and write it as something called string of arguments. Okay, string of arguments. Okay, and every method has a body. I'll open the body and close the body. Okay, now we know that initially what will happen? Control will be with my home operating system. It will give the control to my JVM. What is the first work of JVM? What is the first work of JVM?
It will search for main method.
Very good. It will search for a main method. Now, main method is present in the main class, right? Or it is present in calculator class. Main class, right? So immediately it will come to the main class. How it is possible to find it? Because you are declared as the public, and that is visibility, and you have given the accessibility. So immediately control will come to the main method. Now what is required? You want to execute the add method. Okay, but add method is present in the calculator class. Okay, how you can come from here to here at access? Add method. What we have to do? Yes. What is it? How do we create an object? New keyword. So I'll tell it as something called new here, and I want to create an object of which one? Calculator. I'll tell it as new calculator. Okay, and followed by open and close braces and semicolon as I told you in the previous class. Okay, immediately one door has been created for the calculator class, but door requires one handle, right? That is the object reference. I'll create the reference as C, and C contains what type of data now? Calculator. So what you should declare here as? Very good. That is calculator. समझ आ रहा है भैया? Okay. Okay, so what have I done? We have created an object, reference is there, so we have the permission to get inside this class. Now, what is I need to access? This is add method. So I tell it as something called c dot add here. So immediately open and close this one. That's it. So what will happen when control hits the main method? It will come to the this particular what is that calculator class here. Means object will be created. So object reference what is that? I'm calling the add method. Immediately control will come here. What will happen? The variable a is equals to 10 will be assigned. B is equals to 20. C a plus b 30 will be stored inside C. And immediately console will open and it will print the sum as 30. And after that, is there anything left? Is there anything left? So it will go out of the main method, I mean, so add method. It will come back to the same place where it was called. Now, is there anything left to execute? No, it will go out of the main method, from main method to JVM to your operating system. So, what is that our requirement? Our requirement was to create a method with no return type and no parameter. So, have we achieved it? Yes or no? Do we have any doubt in this one? No, right? I want to add something. If you are really clear with all this concept, I want to add something about like memory diagram also. Can I? Still hang. See, what is this problem? We are not aware of this. Internet is working fine, router is there, extension is there, still it is hanging. Okay, guys, till then you copy this one. Online students, at least audio is fine, huh?
Audio is fine, sir.
Okay, you copy this one, guys. Copy this one. Check what is happening. Guys, completed? Make it fast. Done. Online students completed. Online. Okay. So let me just execute and show you this one. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Is my Eclipse visible? Yes, sir. Okay. So let me come back here. I'll close all these things. Okay. And inside this one, what I'll do, I'll create a class. Vinizera. Yeah. Okay. In the same file, I'll just try to make some changes here. Create a class, name it as something called calculator. Okay. And inside this one, I'll tell it as void add. And I'll tell int a is equals to 10. I'll tell int b is equals to 20. Okay, I'll tell int c is equals to a plus b. Okay, I'll tell the sum is I'll tell it as c. Okay, it is ready. I'll create an object of a calculator. Okay, reference, I'll tell it as c, and I'll tell c dot add. Okay, so I'll run the program, and you can see, guys, the sum is 30. Yes. Okay, so if this is clear, can we proceed to the next method now? Yeah. Online, please acknowledge. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Okay. So now what is the next requirement we have? That is, we want to create a method in such a way that it has no return type but has some parameters. Yes. Okay. So what is that? We need to create a method, no return type and parameter. Means let's focus on the prototype of the method. Okay. Let's focus on the prototype of the method. Okay. Initially, how it was there means like this, right? That is add. Like this it was there. Now tell me, no return type means it should be same or I should change this one? Same. Same. Okay. Now parameter it should there means I definitely need to make a changes here. Okay. What is the parameter I need to collect? Let's see. Now to perform addition, what is required? Two numbers are required. So I'll collect those two numbers as a parameter. Okay. So what I do? I'll collect a parameter and declare here as int x comma int y. Any problem with this one? No. I'm telling I want a number from the user named as x and named as y. Then if I'm collecting the number from the user, I need not to declare it here. Previously I was not able to collect it, so I declared here manually. So since I'm able to collect this time, what I do? I'll use those two numbers. Here I'll tell you as int c is equals to x plus 1. Okay, x is equals to c is equals to x plus y. Whatever the number I'm collecting from the user, same addition I'm doing and saving in this variable. I'll print it as system dot out dot println. I'll tell the sum is I'll tell it as c. Yes, everything is ready now. Previously, what is the change? I didn't collect the value from the user, so I declared manually. Since I am collecting from the user, I am not declaring here manually. That is A and B over there. Is it clear? Okay. Now we have successfully created one such method which has no return type but has some parameters. Yes. Okay. Now when come to this one, as definitely we required an object, we have created an object. Now when I tell here as c dot add, immediately one error will come saying that but you are calling a add method. Okay, fine. But this add method is expecting some parameter. Are you passing any parameter here? No, you need to pass the parameter. So what I do, I will remove this one. Now tell me, this parameter is of type integer. This parameter is also type integer. Wait, and when I'm calling the add method, I need to pass two integer values. Let me give some values here as 10, 20. I'll open and close this one. That's it. Understood? So initially control with the OS to JVM to main method object will be created. I am calling a add method. While calling a add method, what is happening? The control is coming from here to here. Add method. While coming, what it is bringing? 10, 20 along with that. Okay, this 10 will come and sit here, 20 will come and sit in white. Okay, what is that? 10 plus 20. In the x, what is that? 10 is there. In y, what is that? 20. So 10 plus 20 is 30. Means this will come and show here because of the assignment operator. And the sum is 30. It will be printed as expected. क्या नहीं लिखे हैं. हाँ, जब हम ऐड कॉल कर रहे हैं उसके अंदर 10 और 20 पास कर रहे हैं ना, तो ये जाके पहले पैरामीटर में ही बैठेगा, 20 जाके दूसरे पैरामीटर में ही बैठेगा. आप इसको एक्सचेंज कर दो, इसको ना 20, 10 कर दो, तो क्या होगा? x में 20 आके बैठेगा, y में 10 आके बैठेगा. ठीक है? हाँ, because you have interchange here. If you pass 100 and 200 here, 100 will sit here, 200 will sit. Okay? समझ आ रहा है? श्योर ना? कुछ डाउट है?
तो डायरेक्ट हम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे तो भी वहाँ पे जाके वो वहाँ हो जाएगा.
कैसे? नहीं. See here. I can answer here. I want you to re-answer for my question because that will make you understand. Now you are telling that, like previously I declared A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20 here. If I declare that here, will it come here? That is our question. if you have this marker here, how it will be there in that class? Not possible. If I carry this along with me, definitely this marker will come there. Like that only, this data I'm carrying it from here to. Okay, when I'm calling the add method, see here in the calculator class, add method you go along with that you take this data. Why? How you are doing calculator class? You are telling C plus what calculator. तो कैलकुलेटर क्लास में जाओ ऐड मेथड को बुलाओ लेकिन when you are calling that you take 20 and so 20 is coming and sitting here, 10 is coming and sitting here. Okay. Online students, any doubt you have in this one or is it clear? Please acknowledge. Yeah, clear? Okay, great. Copy them. This is the second thing with no return type and with parameter. Heading you write down as with no return type and with parameter and write down this program. Please ask if you have any doubts. These are the very basic things. If you understand these basic things, you can write any program in Java.
Sir, when will you provide previous class videos?
Previous class videos.
Yeah.
Maybe today I'll provide it. Okay. Today.
Okay. Actually, I joined after 7 days or 8 days. I mean, it's March
Yes,
1st.
sir.
So I
Today.
can't understand everything. It's difficult to understand something.
Okay, I'll send it today.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Online is completed. Guys, online students completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll take that answer as completed. So let me just execute this one. I'll be sharing my clips. Okay. So I'll make the same changes. I'll tell int x comma int y, and I'll remove this two data. And what I'll do, I'll tell this one as x comma y. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll look at here, error is coming. When I'm calling the add method, because add method is expecting some parameter. Can you see here in line number 15, red color is coming because it is an error. Now what I'll do, I'll pass the value as something called 100, 200. Okay, immediately error has gone up because it is matching the syntax. When I run the program, output should be what? 300, right? Yes or no? No energy, guys, in your people. Can you see here? Are we getting expected output? So this is a one more way how we can create a method.
Sir, what if we pass only one value? Means only 100.
One value means then what you have to do, you have to change a method that accept only one parameter. But for addition, at least two numbers is required, na?
Yes, yes.
That is the reason I have passed two numbers. You can pass two numbers, three numbers, one number, 100 numbers, any number of parameters you can pass it. can we create a multiple method? Actually, yes, we can create many number of methods. Okay, like we have created add method, you can create a sub method also. Now look at here. I will create one more method. I'll give this method as sub, and instead of plus, I'll give it as minus here, and I'll tell the difference. The difference is, what is that? C. I'll tell here as C dot sub method, and you pass the whatever the value you have, 200 comma 100. The expected output is what? What is the expected output for sub method? 100. That is 200 minus 100 is 100. So I'll run the program. You can see here both the methods will be executed. Yes. Are we getting expected output? Like this, you can create any number of methods: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division also. That I was about to give you as a homework.
Same program, multiplication.
Yes. Yes. वही तो आपका assignment है आज का. ठीक है? Okay. Can I proceed with the next method, guys?
Sir, here declaration is happen in the form of parameters, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So let me proceed with my next concept. That is one more type of. I'm not going fast, right? Surely understanding, right? Okay. Please let me know. Okay, so we have completed the other method also, that is with no return type and with parameter. Now what is required? That is with the parameter and with return type and no parameter. So what is the changes I need to do? Immediately I delete the parameter. Okay, I have deleted the parameter. Here means no parameter means I just open and close this. Okay, first thing. Now with the return type means definitely I need to return from this method, means the return type of the method cannot be void. Agree? Because void means it will return, it cannot return anything. But I require to return something. Now what can I return this method from this method? The sum value, I can return it. What is the total sum is there that I can return. So that sum is of type what? Integer, right? I declare the return type of the method as an integer. That's it. Means I'm telling from this particular method, I want to return what? Integer value. Hence, what I have done, I've declared this method return type as an int. Sorry, what is that? Return type as int. Now, what is that? Am I collecting any parameter from this one? No, then how do I proceed to do the calculation? So, shall I declare here as I declared previously? So, I declare it as int A is equals to 10. I'll tell int B is equals to 20. I'll tell it as int C is equals to A plus B. Now, I want to return this data. What is it? Some value I want to return. Then for that returning, we have to make use of one reserved keyword as a return keyword. Okay, I'll tell it as something called return C. Semicolon, the method. Okay, now what we have done, successfully created a method with the return type and no parameter. Means whenever control comes to this one, A will be allocated, B will be allocated, sum will be calculated, and this sum, instead of printing here only, it will return to the person who has called. Okay, so let me come back here. Now tell me, when I'm calling the add method, do I need to pass a parameter here? Why? Because is it collecting? No, then you should not pass. Yes or no? Then I'll remove this one. I'll tell you as C dot add method here. Then what will happen? Immediately the control from here it will come back. From here it will come back to the add method. It will perform the addition and it is taking some data. What is that data? It will combine. It will take and comes to the same place from where it was called. Which what it is bringing now? C. What does C contains? Addition of two numbers. What is that? 30 is contained. Now whatever the data is coming, now it is present in C. But I need to collect and print it because he is giving something. I'll collect it and print it. So whatever this method is collecting, I'll store it inside a variable called sum, and sum is of type integer. Okay, now I'll print it as that is system.out.println. The sum is. The sum is. What is that? Sum. That's it. Okay, let's do the tracing of this program. Initially, control with the operating system with JVM coming inside the main method. Object got created. I'm calling add method. It came here, performed the addition. It took the 30. That is 10 plus 20 is calculated, stored inside C, and 30 is being returned. That is C is returned. So immediately the data came here, and here it is present. Whatever the data came here, I'm storing inside a variable called sum. How I'm storing? With the help of assignment operator. What does assignment operator do? Put RHS value into the. So what is that data I got? 30, right? Now in the RHS, what is the 30 is there? The 30 I'm storing inside a variable called sum, and sum contains 30 means what? Integer, right? So I've declared it as an integer, and I'm telling the sum is sum. Sum means what? So sum contains 30. So it will print as sum is 30. Clear? Online, is it clear? Online?
Sir, please repeat one more time.
Okay. Here, very simple. What I have done here is I have created a method which will return the data but will not accept any parameter. So I've deleted the parameter, open and close. Return type should be there, so I've declared it as an int. So whenever control comes to this particular method, since it does not contain any parameters, so I have manually declared the data and I perform the addition. I'm storing inside a variable called C. And after this addition, since the return type is there, I need to return the data. Something it should be particularly returned because return type are declared. How do we return? By using a return keyword. What I want to return, it is up to me. But anything I can return which is of type integer. So it makes sense when I return the sum value. When you in a calculator, you 10 plus 20, it will return you what? 30. Means whatever the sum is there, I'm returning to the person who has scored this one. So it will take 30, it will come to this. Now when you call C dot add, what it is returning? 30 is returning. Now what does here RHS contains now? 30. That RHS value I am storing inside a variable called sum. Sum contains 30. 30 means integer, right? So I've declared it as an integer and I'm printing the sum is sum. Means the sum is, it will print as it is, and in the sum what does it contain? 30. So if in case you are getting here confused, I'll let me give it as something called C, and here let me store it as C. No. Any name you can give for your video. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, can't we write SOPLN after return? No, you cannot write anything after return. Before return, you can write. After return, you cannot write anything. That is the last line. Okay. Okay. I know your intention is that. But I want to return directly here only I can print it, right? एक तो print भी हो सकता है ना, तो क्यों return किया? अरे print होगा after even though you print, but something has to return from this method. Why? You get the return type, right? Then what is the use of printing here also collecting the data? There also printing. Two times it printed now. So what I have done? Calculated, return it, they collect and print.
So SOP declare करेंगे return C से पहले वो print करेगा.
Yes, definitely. You can write it here. SOPLN. You print it as C. What will happen? The result will be printed here. Again, it will be returning. Okay, but here it will coming again. You collect two times it will be printed. Now, so what you need to do? Better write the delivery. Is it clear now? Sarfraz, is it clear? Okay, guys, copy this.
Sir, can we return total instead of return?
Sorry, what?
Can we write total instead of return there?
Instead of C, you can write total, but for that you have to declare it as total. Okay. Total and return total. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
तो वहां पर भी टोटल करना होगा।
नहीं, इधर कुछ भी देखो, वो दे रहा है आपने कनेक्ट करके इसमें भी स्टोर करो, इसमें भी स्टोर करो, इसमें भी स्टोर करो, whatever name you want to give, red or blue, it does not find. See here, it is a blue in color, but you are storing right, it is writing green in color. ऐसा ना,
मुझे दे रहा है मैं यहाँ से आके
हाँ इधर आ गया, कहीं में भी स्टोर करो, सी में भी या तो किस में भी, एनी नहीं, you can give instead of your name on, it's fine, it will store correct. ठीक है, understanding right? With return type and without parameter heading. Done? Okay. The next one is with return type and with parameter. Okay. Now, still writing up. Okay, guys. Now look at here. I have one assignment for you. Okay. Very first thing is that it is no return type, no parameter. Okay. You should write a all four method, that is add, sub, mul, and diff. Okay. And you have to come. Second task. What is that? Without no return type and with parameter. Again, that is add, sub, mul, and if all the four operations should happen. Next is what? That is with return type and without parameter. Again, what is that? Add, sub, multiplication and division. Should do it. And try and come the fourth one, that is with return type and with parameter. Because you know how to create a with return type here and you know how to create with the parameter here. So if you just merge these two programs, your last will be created. Okay. I want you people to write it, execute it, and send me in the group. Okay. Online, you understood the assignment? Repeat. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here I'm telling, I want you to create a method, 4 methods inside a class, that is with no return type and no parameter, and perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. I have done only addition, right? but I want you to do all the 4 and okay inside one. Next, create one more program inside which what you do, create one more class, but with the method with no return type and with the parameter perform all the 3 operations. Similarly with the next one. Can you do and come? Easy only. You just have to make some basic changes. You will get it. Online. Okay. Offline students. Clear? Fine, guys. Then that's it from my side for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, guys. वो actually 1.5 घंटा start करना है, उसके बाद 2 घंटा करेंगे. इस वीक से स्टार्ट करेंगे 1.5 घंटा. कल लिया 1.5 घंटा. 11:30. हाँ? Okay, guys. One second. I'll wind up my session. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please let me know in the group if you have any issues. Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye.